Gear review day out in the woods. Stealth camp location on top of Mount Royal, next to the cemetery, also next to the university. Got Talon 44 Osprey pack, base weight. That's with hammock, tarp, cook set, top quilt. What else is in there? That's it. Those things is 8 pounds, not counting food and water. I'm gonna tear everything out, set everything up. Got 2 tarps to show today. Everything is DIY. Stay tuned. Okay, contents of the bag. Starting at the top left is the homemade hammock. That's a double layer. Also has a integrated bug net, which I have removed since it's cold. There's no bugs. In the blue bag is the 4-season man cave tarp with doors that I made. Below that is my cook kit made from 8.8 ounce Illy coffee can. On the top there is my 3-season tarp that I just made. That's a 12-ounce tarp made out of plastic and clear duct tape. In the camo bag is my top quilt, which I made using 2 layers of quilted Insultech, and then the container up here is a water vessel slash storage vessel. It's got an O-ring seal on it, so it's watertight, multi-function item. Keep all kinds of stuff in there, food, etc., etc., etc. This is the 4-season tarp hung up. Inside it's snakeskin, which is sewn together from no-seam bug netting. It's got an overlap piece of 1.1 nylon with grosgrain stitched onto the edge all the way down to the other end. Same. We'll unwrap it. Give her a look. This is with both tarps hung up. I've put the 3-season tarp directly below the 4-season just to get an opportunity to string them both up. The hammock is up. It's a 2-layer hammock. I got fixed ridge line on this one. Little ditty bag for storage stuff. Whoopee sling up to a marlin hitch using a that's a 3/4 inch polyester strap, no stretch, beautiful. Unfortunately, I only made those straps 6 feet long. In the future, I would do 8. If I were heavier, I would go with a wider strap, but I'm pretty lightweight, so no trouble. So I'm going to open up the 3-season first, because I just made it, and I'm anxious to see how well it stores and how well it handles the breeze here today. Got a few little gusts, so we'll see what happens. Okay, there it's set with the new plastic hex tarp. It's strengthened by using clear duct tape across where all the attachment points are, one side to the other, and then strapping tape reinforces the exterior edge. Good size, 11 feet by 8 feet wide. It's just a little loose right now. I'll tighten it up, but looks great. Had it out in the rain, wrapped it up wet, no mold, no problems. Nice view looking down the hill. Very nice. View from inside under the plastic tarp. All the seams seem to be holding well. Look up, see the trees. Can't do this in my other tarp. Beautiful. No holes, no tears, no stretching. It's perfect. So 12 ounces, that tarp makes a nice little backup shelter for sure, I think. And there's the four-season man cave tarp, 1.1 ripstop, homemade sil nylon tarp, doors closed. It's a big beast. I have some pull-outs that I'll attach to the side, and we'll see how that looks. It's another view. It's pitched higher than what I would normally pitch this tarp in cold weather. And obviously in warm weather I would just open the doors up and tie them off end to end. There she goes. This is the top quilt that I made using 2 layers of Insultech insulation, sewn inside a 1.1 calendar ripstop nylon cover. The same material is used for the stuff sack that I made. This does compress down much smaller. I like to leave it loose like this because, I don't know, there's no need to squash it and leave it squashed. I can just store it this way in the closet, no problem. But we'll open it up, we'll have a look, I'll lay it out and give you some of the details. So with this top quilt, 2 layers of insulation material are sewn, and what I did was I sewed a series of pleats in the face of the fabric, and then one set of pleats runs crossways, the other set runs up and down. Maybe you can see it here, I'm not sure. And then I faced the pleats together, which creates an air gap trapped between the 2 layers of insulation. Again, this top quilt is made using 2 layers of Insultech insulation. For the foot box, rather than sew a dedicated foot box, I just sewed a channel in the end and inserted a draw cord which I can open and close. It's a nice thing to have. If it's really warm, I can have the channel, the end open more. If I want, I can close it up tight if it's really cold. There is a Velcro strip that runs from the bottom up 24 inches, and that can be opened or closed as needed. I think if I were to do something different, I might put one snap in there, because sometimes when I'm sleeping in this, I'll kick this open a bit more than I should. It's 80 inches long overall, and it's 48 inches wide. So far I've had this in the hammock down to 30 degrees, and with enough clothing on have been very comfortable. No problems at all. That was using an under quilt as well for the hammock, which I have since given away and no longer have. So that's it. Very nice project. I think I spent maybe $40 on this one total. It's a little bit heavier than a down bag by maybe, I don't know, an ounce or 2. It doesn't compress as much as a down bag does, but if it gets wet, and it has gotten wet, it still stays warm, unlike the down bag. So recommend it highly. Good stuff. Cheers.